Guys, ladies and gentlemen, I'm out here working on the boat. It's a beautiful day. It's raining a bunch. Kind of flipped to Duramax. Dude, that thing's deleted. What? It's an awfully new truck to be deleted. Maybe they can do that anymore. But anyways, today we're getting the boat ready for this weekend's tournament. So what we got here, we installed a new trolling motor. I'm going to go through that a little bit, kind of show you guys the rest of the install, but basically that's what this video is going to be about. I kind of kicked myself for not recording this earlier, but how we did this is we got 4 bolts, you know, marked them out, drilled them, took I had like a big sheetrock square, and I squared it off here, took a Sharpie, drew a line, and squared this edge with that line, marked my holes, drilled them, bolted it down. The next step is going to be wiring in the pedal and mounting it to the floor. So that's actually going to be pretty easy. Just figure out where it goes, and then it's just a power and a ground. It has this plug. I don't know what it's for. I've already tested it out, putting this up to power. Everything works without this. So just gonna hook that up, get the panel mounted. I'll show you guys all that, put the cover back on, and then we're gonna have to get out and just test the motor before the tournament, hopefully. But let me show you. This is the old motor here. Got this Minn Kota autopilot, and it's a 60 thrust. It's a really long shaft, and it's actually just a just fine motor, but the pedal controls went out on it, and the pedal on it itself really sucked. I don't know. Oh, here's the old pedal. I hated this pedal. I don't know, maybe some of you guys like it, but I could not stand this pedal. That was like the one thing I didn't like about this boat. But now we got the new Minn Kota Vortex 80-pound thrust. We're gonna finish getting that installed. I don't think there's really anything else to talk about with it besides the fact that, yeah, it's got 20 pounds more thrust, and instead of having to manually drop it with like the latch releases, it's got this nice pull cable. Drops her in. And plus, oh, this is what I'm going to show you. The old motor was mounted here, and you can see it was mounted not straight with the boat. So it was really hard to get the boat to troll straight down the bank with that one. So that's why with this one, we went right up next to center. Still leaves us room to get like a side imaging over here, get that plugged in, get some side imaging over here eventually. But I figure if we're gonna start using this boat in tournaments, we have a serious disadvantage with the size of the outboard because we're running only a 40 horse. We need to get every other advantage we can, so we want side imaging up front, side imaging back there, the nicer trolling motor, because that one got it done. It got it done. Like it caught us fish. It was good. It just, this is a huge upgrade. We're going to be able to, you know, just do things easier. Like the pedal will be mounted in place. It won't be just sliding around all the time, all the cords, and just better. So anyways, I'm going to button up the wiring, show you guys all that, how that goes, and then we'll just kind of go through this a little bit more and what we're gonna do. I'm getting this boat ready for its first tournament. All right, so first step of wiring this in is gonna be getting this old plug out so we can run the new wires through. And this actually just sits right in there, right in the front deck, makes it look nice and clean. We're gonna get those ran through, but first we'll take that plug out, and then we'll splice these wires to the existing power wires. This one's just gonna get plugged back in. It's just for like a when the boat had power trim, you could trim it up from the front, but we're just gonna plug it back in. It doesn't do anything. We'll get these connected, get everything put back together, and I think that should be good. Then we just have to mount the pedal. Alright, so got power going. Should have a trolling motor. Oh. Look at that. Why did it do that? Oh, nice. Yep, we got power. That's sensitive. You barely have to touch that. Nice. And then we also have continuous run. Really quiet too. Yeah, all I did was make those little splices right there. I'm gonna go ahead and heat those up with a lighter, make sure they're nice and sealed. Shove that wiring in there, make it look pretty. Be good to go. Okay. Around there. Shove the cable. Oh yeah. Nice. Oh! Camera malfunction. It's alright though. Oh. There we go. And then as far as this one goes, I think we're just going to tape this end up so we don't get no water in it. Move that. Be nice. I'm going to go find some tape. Found it. It was much harder to locate than I thought it would be. Get that kind of sealed off there. Yep, that'll do. Shove that in there with the rest of it. Oh! Are we on still? Oh yeah. We're on still. I don't have an actual tripod. Right now I'm leaning on the trolling motor cable. Now this is the part where I'm gonna have to slow down. I gotta vacuum all this cable up. I don't have self-tapping screws, I've realized, to put this in place. And also, I can't exactly put the trolling motor down right now. It hits the tongue of the trailer. I need it down so I can put my chair there. See where that pedal needs to sit. Because I'm primarily not going to use a chair, but I want it to be in a good spot based around the chair. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But, no self-tappers. I'm going to have to run to the hardware store. Get some self-tappers. Alright guys, so I figured out the placement
of the foot pedal. Got them wires tucked in there, real nice. You can see I put some tape around them to keep them from chafing on these edges. Just kind of the last thing we want is just something to short out, you know. We got that placement figured out. Got some screws. I'm gonna go ahead and put those in there. And that should be a fully mounted trolling motor. And this is the motor in the down position. It's not all the way down right now because it's hitting that jack, but that should be it. Then we can get this thing cleaned up and start focusing on some other stuff, like getting the gear ready, maybe start scoping out the area on Google Maps or something. I don't know. This is my first tournament. I don't. All I've been doing right now is just like binging Seth Fighter because that guy can catch some damn smallmouth. So that's all we've been doing. We got this motor on. We're gonna go just get to it. Let's see how straight that looks. Looks party dang straight to me. I mean, about as straight as it's gonna get, I think. I just don't think that ain't gonna fit in there. And I don't have a drill. I only have an impact. Seems to be working by hand. Might just be the move to make. Okay. That ain't going nowhere. Pretty sweet little setup, if I do say so myself. I don't know if you can see me in the camera, but whatevs. Who says you need power tools, man? 3/4 inch plywood, screwdriver, right through. It's freaking hot out here though, man. Freaking hot. Oh, that's moving the camera. That's it. That's how you install a Minn Kota Vortex under 93 bass tracker in a very, I don't know if I'd say unprofessional because it doesn't look bad, but it's not necessarily like primo job. You know what I mean? Oh. Yep, that's it. I think that's gonna be it for today's video. Quick little rundown again. All we did was we took the new mounting / trolling motor whole package. We got it squared with the boat by taking a T-square, holding up on that edge, making a straight line. Got it set in place. I had my dad holding in place for me. Marked our holes, all 4. Drilled them, made sure we weren't going to get into anything underneath. Bolted that down. Hooked up power and ground. Screwed our pedal in. Made everything look nice and buttoned up. We got that tape on there so it doesn't get all torn up by the plastic. So really, it's not a hard job at all. If you guys are thinking about doing this, it's pretty easy. Pretty dang easy. This is my first time ever doing it. and I did it like that. Like, it was not hard at all. But I think that's going to be it for today's video. So see you guys next